Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pass.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Looking for room, it's Buckley. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got it. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get...
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he added the extra point.
7, Western Michigan, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. To throw, it's Lowry. He makes the catch. All kinds of room to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him.
Wide open spaces. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Broncos are marching down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Leary. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for room. It's Owens. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Jenkins. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Plows through the defense. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for a big play. Got his man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Owens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Back to throw, it's Lowry. Makes the grab, it's Buckley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got them. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Under fire. Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
17, Florida International, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Buckley.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brooks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Buckley. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gets rid of it. The short hands. It's Owens. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quick completion on the out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Handoff from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Buckley. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are on the move. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lowry. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You've got to do something about it.
FIU will line up to punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Got the quick pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Broncos are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got it on the right. Turning it on! And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Takes a handoff. It's Buckley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And the Panthers see them move the chains again. And after yet another 3rd down conversion. They've got it 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Northwestern has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Ole Miss. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. FIU will line up to punt. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give as they work on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He'll do it himself. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Not a lot of drama in this one, as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.